Hey guys,
what's up, everybody? Welcome. So this is our first podcast together. It's called Burning Briefs. Yeah, I'm gonna explain the message on another podcast. It's a solo because it's just gonna take a little while, and I would rather not have to explain it all in here. But it is, it does have a very strong message, and I feel like it's gonna really make a name for itself. Anyways, I'm your host, Class. This is my co-host,
Mr. J. How's it going, guys?
Yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit topping off the head of just typical subjects we want to talk about for today. And my boy actually has one topic he wanted to talk about.
Well, obviously, as you can see, I want to congratulate our new champs, the Dodgers. Well, man, it's been 32 years.
Yeah, dude, it's been a long
32 years. 1988 was the last time. I was born a year later. So that tells you a little bit how old I am.
Yeah.
And a little bit how long it's been since the Dodgers won,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not normally a sports fan. Normally, I just kind of get the headlines. Everybody kind of keeps me posted. I got friends who are sports fans. So I'm going to be real with you. I'm not going to be like, yo, repping blue. I don't like it when people go into a bandwagon with the whole, team.
It sucks.
It's like you have to at least follow the game and have connected with the team for a while in some essence. You were back and forth. But you can't just be out of nowhere. You've never seen the game. Or
all of a sudden you have Dodgers stuff
and you're just
on.
repping you have flags on your car. And you got the whole cap and you got the bobblehead from, I don't know who's playing in the game right now.
It really sucks to say, but LA especially is really known for bandwagons. It sucks. It really does.
Yeah.
A few years ago when the Golden State, they were the big craze here, in LA, and this isn't even really the Bay Area, right?
Yeah.
Bay Area's way over there, and Golden State won, and everybody was a Golden State fan. Everybody and their mother. Everybody had Golden State, Steph Curry, and it's look, man, I'm not hating on them and what they do, but it's just, this isn't the Bay Area, Now, all of a sudden, the Lakers, congratulations to them, too.
Yeah, kudos to the Lakers, but there is one thing.
Kobe.
One thing to LeBron James, bro. I give
him his props.
Yeah, I'll give him his respect.
I'll give him his respect.
Yeah, I'll give him his respect. He obviously earned... Look, this man has gone to 4 different teams and has taken them and has won. That is incredible. He's not gone into one team and he's like, yo, I've known you for 4 years. Let's play on this team. Let's coexist with new coaches, same team. No. He went in different places and was like, all right. How can I make these guys champions?
Yeah, I mean, he also struggled, He had his fair share of struggles with, especially with Cleveland. Oh, wow. Yeah. Cleveland, he had some major struggles. He was trying for a really long time to take them to a championship. But, they finally pulled it out. And, I mean, this year especially, it kind of meant a little bit more, with the loss of Kobe and everything. And
man, that was
really what everybody was
crazy.
Was saying. They were just like, man, I hope they win it for Kobe. That's really it. And then they did. They pulled it off.
Yeah.
So, congratulations to them. Congratulations to LeBron. But, all of a sudden, congratulations to our boys in blue. Finally, after 32 years, Dave Roberts might not be fired. That is the big joke right now. That's what everybody's been saying. They're just like, Dave Roberts gets to keep his job. Woo! It's interesting because they actually been to the World Series, 3 times in the past 4 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, yeah. They've... It's crazy to believe that the Dodgers haven't won a game in 3 decades. That's incredibly surprising to me because these guys, everyone but the thing about that is great because also at the same time you got people who are repping Dodgers even when they weren't winning series. They were still repping them.
Yeah.
That's respect right there. That's what I think is respect. It's rep your team after they lose.
Yeah, you have to stand by your team.
Yeah, stand by that team you're so devoted to, but don't come out of nowhere and be like,
I'm a Kings fan.
I've been on this all day.
I'm definitely used to a losing team. I'm not trying to disrespect my boys, definitely,
but they gonna
it's hard to sit there and watch your team lose over and over, but you know, every now and then they pull out a win and it pays off.
Yeah.
But like I said, what is it, 3 times in the last 4 years? Looking back at their previous run, when they played against Houston and Boston, and then you find out after the fact a few years later that they had both cheated. You know, look, I wasn't there. I can't confirm it. But apparently,
we don't know what happened.
The cheating scandal for Houston was confirmed. I'm just putting that out there. That was confirmed. I'm not 100%
what are you saying, James?
on Boston.
What are you saying?
I'm saying the Astros cheated, okay? Look, ain't nobody surprised about that. We all know it. They know it. That's why all their coaching staff got fired. Or maybe some of their coaching staff, maybe not all of them, I don't know. Yeah. But, look, they cheated, all right? You know, they cheated, and, you know, Dodgers fans were, like, real salty about it. They're just like, man, we should have it. Yeah. They cheated. We should win. We had it that year. Yeah. And then it happened the next year with Boston, and then you find out they cheated. Dodger fans are salty again. They're just like, why? Why? There was none of that this year. So, you know.
Oh, man, I remember, I don't remember if it was a football game or something, but I heard back in the day there was a crazy, like, riot when we won something, and everyone went bananas, like, things were burning and stuff like that. I can't recall what it was.
Well, I mean, it's weird. It's funny you bring up the riots because, you know, last night, like on Figueroa, they were like in riot gear. They were ready to go. The helicopter was flying over. You know, the cops were out and they were ready this time.
They know, man. They know
because the Lakers. I mean, the fans, they rioted this last time.
Yeah, it's. I mean, and if you mix Laker win with Dodger win, in this place, oh God,
I never understood the whole rioting when they won.
I don't understand that.
I mean, you know, the rioting period, I don't think we should do, whether we win or we lose. You know, it just makes us look bad, makes us look like a bunch of
It's one thing when you're, like, it's one thing if you're, like, going on social media and you're doing a little dance and you're just mocking people that way. That's one thing. It's another thing when you're trashing other things and going crazy because your
setting
team...
people's cars on fire.
Because your team won. It's like, you weren't in the team. People, you were not in the game. You didn't play it. The players did. If anybody wants to torture anything, it should be the players if they wanted to, but they're not going to do that.
It's like, still, like... Why are you setting the city on fire? We should be celebrating right now, and you're over here lighting businesses on fire.
You know what it probably is, bro? They probably were shooting fireworks, and then, bam, those things wind up like, bro, that's what it is. That's what probably would happen. Then things started burning up, like, into flames, like, out of nowhere.
No, they were setting buses on fire. It was bad. It was bad.
Dude, that's the thing, like, maybe we shouldn't, like, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know what I can say about that. There's got to be a level of, like, relax when you just got to be cool. Like, I get it, we won, this is big, but
it was
been
funny,
a while. But damn,
a few years ago when the Lakers won one of their championships. Now I know they've won many. I don't remember which year this was.
Kobe.
But Kobe was on the team. The Lakers won the championship this one year, and the fans rioted. Okay, you know, everybody just kind of like, yeah, fucking fans, you know. Sorry, but and then I think the next year they went to the finals, but they lost or they got eliminated, and they rioted again. It was just like, so you guys riot when they win and you riot when they lose. It's like, you gotta pick one, buddy.
I remember one of my old coworkers used to tell me when he got into these games, USC versus UCLA. Oh, these people. He would tell me, he was like, it's no joke. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, these people will stand right outside in the balcony talking their crap at you, talking their shit. And sometimes they'll even find your car and they'll mess with it. And I'm like, what the hell? For what? It's like, for a football game. Yep. And I'm like,
yep.
You guys are crazy. Like, look, I don't watch football all the time. I watch the Super Bowl. That's me. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I only watch the Super Bowl.
He's a Super Bowl fan.
I look at a Super Bowl game and I'm like, yo, I'll pick a random character. I don't even know none of these people. I just go like, yo, I'm gonna pick that guy. I'm gonna pick this team right here. I got a feeling. That's it. I just go with that. That's all I do. And then sometimes my team wins. Some of them actually won, which is ridiculous. And then sometimes they lose to freaking Tom Brady.
He's on a different team now. I'm just pointing that out there.
He's not gonna win anymore. Hopefully not.
No, I think he won the other day. Actually.
God damn it! Just James, let me have this.
No, man. Look, I gotta give Brady his props, man. I do. I mean, a lot of people talk crap about the guy, especially when he was on the Patriots, but, you know, I don't think his record is as good as it was now that he's in Tampa Bay, but he's still pulling out wins, man. I mean, you gotta give the guy his props.
Yeah.
He's
taking a lot of those guys to the Super Bowls a lot of times.
He's like 40... mid-40s?
I'm not even worried about his age. He's dating this ridiculously hot model. Or married to her. No, he's married to her. My bad. He's like, I don't feel bad for this guy. This guy got so many rings and, you know, so many cars. I don't even know what he does with the winning cars he got. He's like, oh, I don't know now. I guess I'll donate this one to my son or my daughter or whatever. You know, like after a while, when you get so many of those wins and so many of those cars, what do you do with it? Like, do you just leave it in the garage and just like, oh, these are nice.
You need a spare car? Here you go.
It's like, hey, bro, hey, cuz. He's like, look, cuz, I still got the last car you gave me, all right? Well, and it's still brand new, bro.
Me and my dad were watching the game yesterday, and they were announcing the MVP for the game, and they gave him a truck. It was like one of the new Tahoes or something like that, Chevy.
Oh,
and and my dad like made a comment, like, because, you know, the guy really, Corey Seager, the MVP, really didn't say much when because the guy who, I think he was like the commissioner of Major League Baseball, he hey, how do you like the truck? And he kind of like didn't.
How do you like the truck?
He kind of like didn't acknowledge his comment, and he kind of like, he looked at him and I don't know if he said, I didn't hear you or what it was, but he kind of just brushed it off. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. And he tried to leave. He's like, hey, no, for real, like, do you like the truck? And he's just like, oh, yeah, no, it's cool. And my dad's like, he's like, how much you think I can get for it?
Oh, my God, dude.
He's like, maybe take the freaking stickers off of it, put some rims on that bitch. And I'm sitting there, and I think it's funny because what I found funny about the whole thing was, these guys are professional athletes. They get paid millions. That kid, the car he's driving right now is probably like 3 times better than that, you know? I mean, look, I'm not hating on Chevy. No. I mean, like, I saw the truck they gave him. If they had given it to me, I would have been like, woo! Go Dodgers!
Yeah!
I would have kept the stickers on it, you know? I wouldn't have given a shit. But, you know, like, these guys, bro, they could, like, go to the dealership and buy the dealership if they wanted to. And you're gonna give them a car for free?
Doesn't make any. I don't understand that. Like, celebrities can, like,
it's a little weird.
Celebrities can buy their own stuff, but there's restaurants that be like, oh, it's on the house. Why?
Yeah, no, I don't know any restaurant that when I show up, they're like, James, you eat for free, buddy.
You, bro. You.
All you, man.
Yeah, I know you.
I'm not that cool.
They ain't looking at me and they're like, oh, you got that channel? Oh, what's up, bro? Let's hook it up.
You know what's funny? At my one place of employment a few years ago, James Harden, basketball player, I think he plays in the Rockets now. I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know.
Anyway, he showed up. And he showed up to, you know, our job at the time.
Okay.
And, you know, it was at night. I just want to point that out. It was nighttime when this happened. Point it out. Fact, and you'll see why. Dude walks up wearing sunglasses. Anyway.
Already know.
He walks up sunglasses at night. Anyway. And,
yo, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be a real douche, apparently. I'm going to be wearing some, what's it called, prescription glasses?
I will give you some.
I will be wearing that.
But anyway, he walks up, and he's got sunglasses on, and my buddy Nick, who's a big Kings fan, my buddy does not watch American sports. That's what he says.
Oh, okay.
Because I've talked to him about sports and baseball and all this and that before, and he's just not into it. Like, he watches the World Cup.
Oh, okay.
So he watches soccer, religiously.
Oh, yeah, I know a guy like that. They get up early for that shit, bro. Like,
early, bro.
Easy.
Like, sometimes he gets up at, like, 3, 4 in the morning. I'm like, dude, the sun's not even awake.
I mean, it's like amount of commitment. I bet you don't even commit that much to your girl that you commit that much to that game to get up that early, be like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Soccer fans are definitely
die hard. I know a guy like that. I knew a British guy, Tim.
Yeah,
he was like that. He woke up. I was like, yo, you are tripping. I get up 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, watch a soccer game.
That's why I'm glad hockey games take place in 3, 4 in the afternoon. I'm already awake by then.
There you go.
But anyway, my buddy Nick, who was working the host stand at the restaurant we worked at, James Harden comes up and he's just like, how long for a wait for a table? And my buddy was just like, oh yeah, my buddy only, like I said, he only watches soccer and hockey, which I got him into hockey and I'm very proud of. That's all he watches. He doesn't watch basketball, so he has no idea who James Harden is. Fun fact. And like I said, he says, how long for a table? And my buddy's just like, not even looking at him, he's just like, it's going to be about an hour. Dude takes off his glasses, looks at him, like, really? And he's like, yeah. Like, go sit down. Like,
yo, no, that's funny because
that's funny because
that happens to. Oh my god, that's hilarious, bro. When celebrities are like, they think that they're the center of the universe, and they're like, everyone knows their name, and especially like a guy at his age, he's like, yo, I'm gonna come up, he's gonna know who I am. Bam, you sure?
Yeah, right. He was dead convinced. He's like, I'm gonna show this fool who I am. He gonna let me in. They let him in. I just,
oh my god, dude.
Yeah, no. The owners of the restaurant saw what was going on. They ran up behind him. They pulled my buddy off the host stand, and they're like, "We'll let you in 5 minutes. Just give us a second to clean your table." And, my buddy comes up to where I was working, my station, and he's like,
I think I just got demoted now.
Yeah, no, he was just like, hey, do you know who this basketball player is? And I'm like, and he started describing him, and I'm like, yeah, I think, and someone came out, oh, dude, it was James Harden. I was like, oh, yeah, that's cool. I didn't give a shit. Like, dude, look. I supported the Lakers and all that, I'll support the Lakers when they're on, but basketball is not my thing. It's not.
Yeah, I watched what's this? I had a guy when I was working at Five Guys. He showed up. He's a basketball player. He dated Chloe. That's all I know him for. Jamal, whatever his name is.
Lamar Odom.
Sorry, Jamar. Lamar Odom. Yeah, he showed up to Five Guys one day. Tall dude out of nowhere.
Yeah, dude, he's 6'10", I think.
Yeah, at the time, but he did not look well. He looked like he was a mess.
No, James Harden. I was.
You were going back to that.
Yeah, Lamar Odom.
Yeah, Lamar Odom. Yeah.
I think once he left, was it Dallas or did he go somewhere else after? I think he went to the Clippers after Dallas.
See, he knows all this.
No, I news and ESPN highlights and verifications and notifications, whatever, they kind of tell me every now and then.
It's crazy that they show up on you I don't know, where these headlines. I get caught up in that stuff. Clickbait, bro.
Damn. No, this is funny. This is another interesting little story. It's related to sports, but it's not.
Yeah.
This chick I was talking to at the time, we were talking and we'd be on the phone, and like I said, at the time, my phone would notify me. But the thing is, this shit would go off every other 5 seconds or 5 minutes, the Kings scored, and at the time, I didn't really have good cable, so I couldn't really go on the TV and watch, the games like I wanted to. Mm-hmm. So really, the only thing I could do was get the little highlights off my phone. I'm like, yeah, Kings scored, whatever.
Yeah.
And she would hear my phone buzz on the other end of the line, and she's just like, who are you talking to? I'm like, nobody, I'm talking to you. She's just like, no, who's the other bitch texting your phone? I'm like, there's nobody texting my phone. She's like, then what is that buzz noise that's going off every 5 minutes? I'm like, it's ESPN. She's like, yeah, sure, whatever. And I was just like, seriously?
Yeah, no, my boy is actually normal compared to people who are religious. I know a guy who's so old, and he's he would watch the game. He would watch a college basketball game or a college football game alone in the living room by himself. He wouldn't want his wife or his kids to be in there at all. He would get mad.
You know what? I get it. I understand. Because I love my relatives. I do. But sometimes trying to watch the game while they're all out there talking their smack and you just yapping, I swear to God, I'll kill all of you right now if you don't get the hell up. Like, I love my grandma.
Yeah.
But there's times, especially during playoffs, where she'd be talking and I just kind of like want to just shove her in the corner of the room or something. You know, I don't want to say some stuff on camera. It's like, look, man.
You know how it is when you want to enjoy
I get it. I'm just saying, like, I get it. It was like, you know, people are like, well, why would you watch a game by yourself? And be like, because there's nobody there to bother me, to piss me off. I could sit there, I can chill.
Just
you know, like
focus.
That's it. Yeah. You know, like people don't understand the satisfaction of just being able to sit, chill, enjoy what you're watching and what you're doing, and be left the hell alone.
Just imagine if you were listening to, I know this is like an over-the-top hypothetical, but imagine if you were listening to a live performance and you kept hearing people in the background, oh my God, this is great! Isn't this great? This is fantastic!
Well, to be fair,
I love it here!
That happens during concerts.
Yeah, that's why, like
picture you're in that environment and every 5 seconds you hear your name and you have to get up and do some shit.
Yeah.
Hey! I need this! Hey! Can you go over there and fix that? Hey! Something's burning! It's like, damn it! I'm gonna burn the house down in a minute!
That's the thing about wanting to have that privacy in that moment to do some stuff, because you want to be able to concentrate enough to do it without it being a distraction. I remember Kristen Bell admitted that she watches movies and she talks throughout the whole movie, and I was just like, holy crap. I do that sometimes. And I'm like, shit, I gotta learn to shut it.
I do it too. It's like, it really depends on what movie you're watching, and like, obviously if you've seen it before, and like if you're sitting there watching it with your buddies, you sit there and you make little comments, you know, and you crack little jokes here and there, and it happens, especially like if it's a movie you've seen, or like both of you have seen before.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? We're like, hey, remember this? Oh, this was funny, you know? It's like that.
Yeah, that's one thing. Another thing when you're watching this movie for the first time and there's like somebody like, yo, dude.
Do you mean like in the theater she does this? Because in the theater, that's not cool.
No, she does it at home. Like,
okay.
She'll straight up sit there the whole time
and just talk to you
and watch the movie and be like, it's Kristen Bell who admitted she's like this. She'll sit there, watch the movie.
Wait. Who's Kristen Bell again?
She played Forgetting Sarah Marshall. She was in The Good Place.
Oh, her!
She was Bad Moms or something like that.
Totally spaced. Yeah. I thought you were talking about somebody else.
Yeah, and so Kristen Bell would sit there and she would watch a movie with her husband and she would talk throughout the whole movie, like saying that. Now, I understand, but there's got to be a moment when we got to not do that all the time. We're going to have to kind of keep it to ourselves when it comes to watching a movie. Sometimes you just got to watch and enjoy it. You can't just talk throughout the whole movie. I do that sometimes, and now I got to learn to control my impulses. But, you know, ending this on a note, we wanted to give you guys the tournament announcement here for you guys. So we have the beatdown normally on
about that completely.
Yeah, we normally have the beatdown.
Where'd you get that bucket?
We normally have the beatdown on Wednesdays. That's usually the time frame where we usually have it. And we are currently going to do a tournament now. So tournament we already had of Victor. So we're now going to pick the next two that are going to show up on our next tournament, which shouldn't be until I guess the next few weeks from now. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. You go first.
I'm picking first?
Yeah. All right. All right, we're ending it on this note. Let's see. What you got?
Who you got?
All right. I got Doomsday.
Ooh. This is very interesting. I got the Hulk.
Ooh. Yeah, this is going to be a good one, man. I'm excited about that. All right, so we got the Hulk versus Doomsday. That's going to be the next competitors on the tournament, and those two will go, the winner of that match will go against Colossus. Colossus. Superman. Sorry, damn, what was I saying? Colossus. Superman goes against Superman.
Or whoever the winner is deemed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, we still haven't finished the votes on that. So once we get the results on the votes from comments, if people don't comment,
send in your votes, please.
We're gonna select the one. That's how it is, guys. So far, Superman's the one in the ranks.
I mean, if you guys don't vote and change the outcome, it's gonna stay what it is.
It's on you guys.
So
just throwing that out there.
Like now, this whole like little interaction we're doing with you guys, it's kind of trying to bring us closer.
Yeah, we want to bond, get a little, let you know who we are, what we
more
into.
Friendly, user friendly, or
get to know us a little bit. You know, we buying you dinner. Now we're going on a little date. We're chilling. Let's have a good time. You know, let's see where it takes us, baby. And on that weird note,
I think you just scared off some of our subscribers. Don't listen to him.
We'll catch you guys later. All right, peace.